Hello everybody, welcome to another video. So today I'm down in the beautiful Devon and I'm going to be going riding at Finlake Riding Centre, where I will be going on a walk and trot hack around Finlake Resort and Spa. It looks like it's going to be a wet day, but let's see how we get on, and stick around until later in the video where we go to Dartmoor to see if we can find any wild horses. Okay then guys, I thought I'd do a little voiceover whilst I was riding because it is not very long clips. They are quite short and it's not really, the riding part of the video isn't going to be very long because, well, I'll explain why in a little bit. But the horse I was on, she was called Billy. She was really bomb-proof. At one point, a family of four with two giant umbrellas came at us, which most horses would spook at. She couldn't have cared less. Two golf carts came at us. The golf carts were the maintenance team for the Finlake holiday park site bit. But yeah, so they came at us and she couldn't have cared less, honestly. Could not have cared less. She was so bomb-proof. But yeah, we did trail behind quite a bit. She didn't really like being so close to the front, I don't think. But yeah, she was really good. I really enjoyed riding her. And as you can see here, we did have a little trot to catch up. But yeah, it was a walk and trot hack, as I'd mentioned before. And it was for a whole hour. But yeah, my dad couldn't let his drone up because it was too wet and rainy. And I don't know why my dad filmed that. Those are the slides on the water park. Anyways, but yeah, so we couldn't let the drone up because it was raining, and my dad's drone doesn't work when it's raining for some reason, and I wasn't allowed to wear a GoPro, so this is really all we got. But yeah, so here we are just on our way back. Here we are having a little trot back up the road. We did do a lot more trotting, but that was in the woods, and my dad didn't go in there as he spent a lot of the time following us in the car. And like I've put in a bit of text there, I don't know why my dad filmed those ducks in the puddle. I think it was just to prove to you guys how wet and rainy it was. Because, trust me, I was soaked to the bone when I got back. Soaked to the bone, I say. But yeah, here we are on our way back. And yeah, we did end up being third in line on our way back instead of being second in line like we were at the start. Because the horse that is now second had a little moment of cantering on a walk and trot hack, so they came to the front just in case of anything. But yeah, anyways, we are now back and have finished our ride. So yeah, let's move on. It is now Thursday and we are going to be going down to Dartmoor to see if we can find any wild horses. Okay then guys, I'm currently at Dartmoor. I'm currently at Dartmoor and in Devon, obviously. So yeah, and I've just spotted some wild horses on the other side of the road opposite me. So I'm going to go and try and get as close as I can to them. I'll put some videos and pictures in, don't worry. And then I will go and search for some more if they leave. But yeah, I'll see you hopefully when we get closer to the wild horses. Okay then guys, I thought I'd do a little voiceover for you whilst we were at Dartmoor. There I just spotted some hoof prints, so I thought I'd share them with you. Yeah, but this is the little herd that I had mentioned about 30 seconds ago. But yeah, they were, a lot of the horses that we saw today actually, they were a black or a dark bay. I presume it was to help them blend in with their surroundings, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, so now this horse, it was really quite ironic because I was focusing on the other horses that we'd just seen, that little herd, and then I turned to my mum and dad and said, "Oh, Mum, Dad, I don't think there's a water source here for the horses to drink from." Next thing you know, I turn around, there's a horse drinking from a little pond. But yeah, I found that really ironic and really quite funny. We laughed about it for about 5 minutes, so I didn't feel stupid. I just felt a bit silly. Yeah, found it quite funny. But yeah, this horse literally just stood there and drank and ate for about 10 minutes. But yeah, I reckon he was probably either a lone horse, like doesn't have a herd or anything, or was part of the herd that we'd just seen and came for a little drink. I'm not sure. But yeah, he proper stretched himself down to get to the water there. Yeah. Again, this horse was like a darkish bay. Anyways, so this horse, go proper moving on real quick, I am. So this horse had a friend about 30 seconds ago, and I think the second I pulled my camera out to film, that friend went and hid behind the bushes. I think he was a bit camera shy. But yeah, I found this horse was probably my favourite out of the horses that we'd seen, because I liked its colouring. Getting my words mixed up. I liked its colouring, and then I liked how its mane had like gold streaks at the bottom. I found that cool. But yeah, when I was going off on a sort of links to Dartmoor, but not really like this horse or anything. But when I was little, I came with my parents and my grandparents down to Dartmoor, and we came on a walk similar to what we did this day when I was filming. But yeah, and this little herd of wild horses kept following us around, and like my grandparents and my parents, they were freaking out. They were proper scared by it. I was there, like, and then I was there just walking with them. Like, I couldn't have cared less. I absolutely loved it. Like, I loved the fact that horses were following us. I found it really cool. But yeah, and a lot of them again were the same colour as this. But yeah, I've only ever been to Dartmoor a couple times in my life, or at least that's what I can remember. But yeah, this horse, I got some really cute pictures from. Don't worry, I will put them in for you guys to see. But yeah, this horse was definitely my favourite out of the ones that we'd seen. I found him him or her, not quite sure. I found them really cute. But yeah, so this is the photo that I took. But yeah. Okay then everyone, sadly it is now time to end the video, but I hope you enjoyed watching me doing riding at Finlake Riding Centre and searching for wild horses on Dartmoor National Park. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.